be drawing stories, 2 truths and 1 lie. It's then gonna be up to these creators to convince the rest of the group that their drawn lie is indeed the truth. Whoever can guess the most lies correctly wins. Some of these lies are so convincing, I think you're gonna have a hard time calling their bluff. Okay, so for my first story, a while back, I managed to meet Jamie Lee Curtis. She was a guest on a Game Grumps episode, and she gave me a big old kiss on the cheek. Which one? I'll let you decide. The second one, the second one, recently I went to a Halloween party. I was invited by my good friends Jaden and Alpharad, and they said they were going to a Halloween party that was being hosted by Eddie Burback. And they said, do you want to come? And I said, yes, as long as you ask ahead that it's okay that I come. As far as I know, they did not ask, so I ended up just gate crashing the party dressed as Luffy, and nobody knew I was coming. And for my third story, we had Weird Al Yankovic as a guest, and I just happened to have a inbox Japanese version of a Transformer called Wreck-Gar from the animated series, which he actually voiced. So when I saw him, I had to bring it to him and get him to sign it because I love Weird Al and I love Transformers. So guys, which one do you think is the lie?
I think that one is very good fan fiction, Ross, but I don't think it's true.
I'm gonna say the last one because I feel like you guys had them in the guest, but then it was an afterthought. Like you were like, oh, I should have brought that for him to sign.
I think it might be the first one.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, Buff and Giwi, you are correct. The last one is actually the lie.
What?
Weird Al Yankovic did indeed come to the office. I did indeed have the action figure. The truth is, I was too anxious to ask him because I didn't want to be a father.
But you got kissed by Jamie Lee Curtis?
I did get a kiss by Jamie Lee Curtis, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, I have always been a Vocaloid fan, and when I started listening to the songs, there was a point where I thought I was one of the characters. Yeah, Rinka Amine was Rinka Amine was the love of my life. I actually cut my hair, started dressing up as the songs and everything, and I really talk konnichiwa. I'm Mama Desu, but you can call me Rin. The second one, I used to work on an animation place, my first job, but it was really far away from my house. And I remember I had to overwork one night because we had a deadline. And I always go with chewing gum. And I remember I was dozing off, and I was on the bus on my way home, and the chewing gum fell in the head of the guy in front of me, and it was so embarrassing. I didn't want to deal with it, and I was I remember there was a guy next to me looking at me
Were they actually bald?
Yeah, they were.
So how did they not feel it?
It wasn't. I don't for real. I don't know. It was it was a tiny chewing gum. And the last one, so I went to a Christian school, and in around 2017 there was this abortion thing that there was going if they was going to be legal or not. And in Argentina, my classmates were all, this is fucked up. Why would they do classes that are misinformation about abortion? So they prank called the school and said there was a, and they made us all leave the school. But it was actually one of my classmates that did an anonymous call. Yeah.
Okay. Well, to start off, I guess I'm just gonna go for it. I feel like if this guy was bald, he would have felt it. So I don't believe you. I think it's 2.
You know what? I'm gonna throw a curveball. I think the first one is a lie. I think maybe you just really liked Rin, but I don't think you were ever a Kinney.
Okay.
Yeah, the second is a lie.
Okay.
It happened to my dad. It didn't happen to me.
So it wasn't a random stranger.
Okay, so the first one, I once smuggled 3 orders of Five Guys into a early showing of Chappie. It was during the winter time, so my coat was so full of burgers that I was looked like I was about to explode, and it smelled so badly of burgers that the clerk was like, you got something in there? And I was like, nope, no, not at all. And next one. The next one is I, in the middle of the night, accidentally broke down the door to a 200-year-old fort in New England, and I had to pay $1,000 to get it fixed.
Bro,
This is when I was a teenager.
Can't be that good at Ford if he broke in.
How do you get
I
caught?
guess, right? And number 3, I used to actually work as a salesman for toilet accessories for Home Depot, specifically Glacier Bay, back in 2019.
Okay, so you're a troublemaker. I believe you would bring burgers into the movie theater. I know you would do that. You're a troublemaker. I know you would break property. I know you would do that. I don't know if you would sell a toilet. I don't know. So 3.
That's very presumptuous.
Okay.
I'm kind of between 2 and 3 because I'm like, I feel like they would have charged you more than $1,000 for a door. But the toilet thing, I don't even know Glacier. I've never even heard of that type of, I don't know. Maybe, I guess the toilet thing.
Tell us, which one was it?
I have something to tell you guys. I actually didn't sell toilets for Glacier Bay.
I knew it.
We got you.
Next up, we have Moyasi.
Oh, no.
Moyasi.
I collect balls, and they have to be colorful and various. Art books. I love art books. They have pictures on them. And number
Okay.
3, vintage technology, like an Atari 2600 and a camera that I don't know how to use.
This is so hard. I'm gonna go with the first one because no one picked that one yet.
Like vintage tech and art books serve like a purpose, right? And like, what are you gonna do with all these balls, right? Like, what are they for?
Who knows what you do with all these balls?
So I'm gonna say it's the balls.
Okay, Mouse, what do you think she does with all these balls?
show us what you do with all those balls.
Hopefully
Why
not
you
put
have
them in
to
her mouth,
ask
but okay.
like this?
I think it might be art because most artists I know don't collect art books.
All right. Well, Moyasi, tell us, which one was it?
Number 2 is the lie. Tofu.
Yes!
Yes!
Oh my god.
I knew it.
Do you want to
Wait, did you say
Collect them.
Tofu collects them?
He does. He has so
So
many.
your boyfriend, but not. Oh,
That's crazy.
That's interesting. So you just get them for free. That's awesome.
So, where do I begin? My parents didn't really like or believe in Halloween because we're Australian, and so they would I would try and sneak out. Well, I did sneak out one time with like a sheet of my siblings to go ask at the houses like candy, and no one would answer the door, and one person tried to chase us away. Like they were like, "What did you want my lawn? What the hell?" And so that wasn't great. So 2, my parents, because I didn't like Halloween, we had a lemon tree, so I used to go outside and pick lemons, and then I would carve them, and then I would put them on the fence, and they would just be the saddest little jack-o'-lanterns ever. And then 3, at Disneyland, I went to meet Jack and Sally, and I was like really excited, and I ran over, and then I was like, "Oh my god, it's so great to meet you guys!" And then like Sally was just looking at my tits, and I was like, and I looked down, and my shirt was like open, and and she was like, "Oh dear, let me just like sew that up for you," and she like helped me. She like they had to get staff to help me get it to sew my button back on.
Oh no.
And that's my Halloween stories.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's this? You know, I'm just gonna do it. The last time you told a Disney story, it was bullshit. So I'm gonna go for 3. I'm going Disney.
Can I say which one's true? Because I know this one's specifically true.
Okay.
Which one?
The lemon one is 100% true because Candy told me the lemon.
I believe.
I put blue food dye in the holes that I cut to make it look scary.
It's so
That's
cute.
cute.
What the
My only thing is that like so the sneaking out one, I know that your parents wouldn't have cared, but I know for a fact that I don't know. I feel like you're too much of a baby to sneak out. You know what I mean? Like you're too much of a goody two shoe. So like
Okay.
I honestly don't think you did that.
Well, Candy, tell us which one was the lie.
One was the lie.
I know it.
Let me explain. One was the lie. My parents would like, "Oh, you want to go trick-or-treating?" Yeah, they bought me a little pail. They got me a little outfit. They like sent me out. I never sneaked out to go trick-or-treating.
Well, let's hear it, Juniper. Tell us about this.
Let's begin. My genesis as a content creator was on Tumblr, and I was a really big Death Note fan. So I posted tasteful light XL BL on Tumblr, and that was how I started creating my following. The second one, I've eaten animals killed by cars not once, but actually numerous times.
What kind of animal?
You know.
No.
I don't know.
I don't.
Actually,
I don't know.
You know, just like animals killed by cars. And the last one time I bought 5 dead rats from an actual rat hoarder who had rats in their house in tanks from wall to wall.
What?
You bought, wait, a pet rat?
No, I bought 5. No, I bought 5 dead rats.
She said dead rats.
Why?
Sorry, I missed that. Sorry.
To feed a snake.
Wait, do you have a snake? Do you have a pet?
No, because they like
lizard?
live rats, right?
Is it just for fun?
What?
Guys, we're getting in too deep.
Well,
Stop asking questions.
I bought them dead. I ordered them dead.
I'm just gonna say this straight off. Like, if the Death Note one is the lie, I am disturbed, but also interested.
I don't want to be swindled. I feel like Juniper is playing a game right now, making everyone think that 2 would be the lie. I think number 1 is the lie. I'm gonna go with number 1.
I think 3 is a lie, because you didn't want to tell us what you're doing with the dead rats.
Let's hear it, Juniper. Which one's the lie?
1 is the lie. I've actually never seen Death Note.
I knew it.
Yes.
What?
I knew it.
Yes.
Yeah, I've never seen
Mouse
Death
could
Note.
smell a fake.
I've never seen Death Note, and I never drew light L, tasteful BL.
Why were you buying dead rats?
You gotta check it out.
I had a pet boa
You're
constrictor.
I knew it was for a snake. I knew it.
Wait, I thought they liked them live though.
I was like, dude, he owns a snake.
No, you're not
He
really
totally owns a
supposed to.
snake.
You're not really supposed to do that.
Oh.
I can injure the snake.
Wait, what roadkill were you eating?
A
Oh.
moose.
Moose!
Yeah.
Oh,
Nobody,
oh,
guys.
God.
I've only
Nobody
had
tell
chocolate
Haruko
mousse.
about this.
Okay, hit us. Tell us about your stories.
I was really, really drunk, and I actually don't remember this story anymore because I was so drunk. And my brother came into my room. I had a TV, like, standing there, and I was just staring at it. And it wasn't even on. And, like, my brother asked me, apparently, what I was doing. And I said, I'm watching TV. But the TV being on.
Oh, what? My God.
I cannot remember that anymore, but he told me that that happened, and I guess well. Next story was in high school, actually. My crush made a joke. I don't remember what joke it was, but I laughed so hard that I peed myself right in front of him. Okay, and the third one was me just chilling in my room, working, and my dad just came into my room with a cucumber in his hand and just hit me on the head without even saying hi or anything. I was very confused, and I don't know why he did that.
You know what? I'm just gonna go with number 3 because I feel like you could just ask your dad like why or something. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Oh, I know the second one is true.
Okay.
I know the second one is true.
It's too
the thing is,
sad.
I do see your dad doing that, but I think that's the lie one.
Okay,
Let's hear it. Rush, tell us.
the first one is the lie.
Number 1.
Yeah.
So Buff, you're up. Let's see.
God.
Was it corn dogs? What was it this time? Find out if Russ is gonna be demonetized this episode.
Oh my God.
Oh no!
Oh my god, what the f is going on?
Okay, guys, what's our favorite flavor? Vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry?
Why do you say that, Ross? Because listen to this, okay? I went to a convention, okay, and somebody bought a very phallic item that you can shoot liquid into, okay? And we all got really, really drunk and decided to get a thing called adult chocolate milk, which is like a type of milk that you can get. But, okay, I say chocolate, but you can get all 3 flavors. You can get normal milk, you can get chocolate milk, and you can get strawberry milk. So which milk did I not have, guys?
Oh my god.
You're telling us that we have to pick between vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry.
Yes.
I'm gonna say you're drawn to the plain color, and then brown. You know what? I'm gonna say strawberry. Oh no, milk. I'm sorry, Buff.
I'm very confused as to why Buff is blushing more and more.
Don't worry about it.
Like, but anyways, I guess I will just go with the first one.
Hit us, Buff. Which one was it?
They got the chocolate and the strawberry one because they had flavors, and so I don't think the milk one exists. I don't think that's a real one.
Yippee
So the first one's a
What
lie.
a one.
So each
What a
one that's
twist.
blushing is the truth.
Yes.
Yeah.
What a twist. Okay, Kiwi. Let's
What's
see.
the point?
So the first one is I got sent to boarding school for basically having a really dirty, disgusting room that I never cleaned. The next one is I used to spend a lot of time role-playing as anime and cartoon characters on various forums on the internet as a tween. And then the last one is I bought a fake ID online when I was 16 and it worked to get alcohol.
These almost feel like deja vu, but I think it's the third one.
I think it's the third one because I know for a fact you were in a cult for a hot minute, so I feel like maybe that just feels like that influences the other two.
Okay, guys. So the first one, did I get sent to boarding school for being messy? Yes, I did. My parents said, "Get the f- out, get out of here. You need to learn how to be an adult, but not here."
Nothing changed.
Checks out. That checks out with the rest of Giwi's parent law.
Yeah, and number two, I am dweeby. I was a nerd. I read fan fiction. I read doujinshi. I watched anime. I did not role play. I've never been a role player. I just can't get past it. I don't know why. I can't. I just can't do it.
Know it.
Well, last but not least, it's time for Mouse.
So when I was a kid, I had this horrible habit of running away from my mom and jumping into the first elevator I see just to get away from her. That she's had to call 911 on me multiple times when I was a kid. She was a great mom. I was just a little asshole, and I just like to ride elevators, okay? One time I had surgery, and when I woke up, I vomited blood all over the nurse as if it was like a scene from like The Exorcist. It was like projectile vomiting because I had a lot of like pooled blood in me, I guess. I fell off a stage mid-performance and I fell on a chair in the orchestra and I hit my tit and I was like, oh my god, my tit, really loud in front of a bunch of people.
Oh my god.
I think there's a trick in 3 somewhere. I think 2 goes hard, so I think it's real. And 1 is like such a specific childhood like memory that I also think it's real, but I think there's a trick in 3.
1 is hilarious. I hope it's true. I mean, I feel bad for your mom, but that's so funny. 2, I don't know. You know, you've been through it, so it could have happened. Hope not. 3, I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna guess 3.
Mouse, for our final answer of the night, tell us which one was your lie.
Number 3 was a lie.
Number 3.
It wasn't me, it was my friend, and it was a guy, and he fell and hit his balls.
Oh, did he shout my balls and not my tit? Okay, who was our best lie detector today for this session?
Your best lie detector was Giwi.
Oh, congratulations,
Among Us.
Kiwi.
It's all the Among Us.
It's all that Among Us you've been playing. Congratulations. Thanks for watching, guys. And if you enjoyed the video, give it a like and check out another one right here.